Tom Saint-Vith, Belgium. I played football since I'm 9. I played professional football in Belgium for clubs as Geel, Lommel, Westerlo, Leuven. But I had 6 times cruciate ligament injury and 3 times the ankle ligaments. So I combined it with studying already on a young age. I'm a sport psychologist and business psychologist. And on the age of 23, I stopped playing football, started coaching courses. By 25, I had my B license. By 27, I had my A license. And on the age of 24, I was the youngest ever head coach in Belgian football. I was senior head coach from a club on the age of 24. 25 years coaching experience, 12 years national team coach, coached 10 national teams, 6 in Africa, Namibia, Zimbabwe, Malawi, Ethiopia, Togo, and Gambia since 2018, July 2018. Yeah, naturally I'm responsible for the national team, so I'm the link between the players and the federation when we talk about football. As I said, I'm surrounded by a top federation. My previous experience learned that not every federation in Africa, not every federation in the world is as organized, as ambitious and as professional as the Gambian Federation. First of all, I have to say it was a long-term ambition for me to coach Gambia. My first time I came in touch with Gambia was in 2003, 15 years before I became coach. I brought one Gambian player, Mustafa Kamal Andau, to my club in Faroe Islands, and through him I came in contact with Ibu Sila and Idrissa Sonko. And at that moment we were talking about once to coach national team. In 2010 I came to Gambia with Namibia, and I was so impressed by the fantastic crowd, by the fans, and my desire became only bigger to coach once the Scorpions of Gambia. And I was very happy in 2018 when I got the opportunity. I took at that moment Gambia in a situation that the results were not what was expected. Gambia had won only one game, one competitive game in the 5 previous years. They dropped to position 172 on the world. But I was convinced that the quality of players who were selected in the past, plus the quality of players who were standing there for the future, was very good to qualify.
Yeah, my name is Babu Kage. I'm 23 years old. Grew up in Germany actually, but my dad's Gambian, so that's why I'm here with the national team. And yeah, football is has always been and will always be my passion and my first choice of waking up doing the thing that I love. And yeah, I think it started when I was 3 years old, when my dad was actually into football a lot. So he took me playing football, shooting on the goal. That's why I became a goalkeeper all of a sudden. Yeah, I mean, when I got older, when I got more in contact with the country and everything, I started following it when I get to know the boys. And after I came here the first time with the national team, I started following around the leagues and how every team is doing in it. So yeah, I would say I'm pretty into football in general, but also into Gambian football a lot because of the roots I have.
Football mom yaga na ko play because fini Gambia mom football dafa nekk suñu deret, so depuis time xalé la doron di play, so den da nekk di play si mbeda be ak yoy nonu posu ndaw. Waaw yaga na di play at Gambian team bi, yeah. Yaga na di since suma first the call up was in 2009. Man mom lifin la well bima start suma career central midfielder la won. After in 2010 small club in Sweden time bobu nonu sun coach bi mu try ma si as central back, so legi nak bim ma try as center back nak mu do di ma fa play regularly, so from there nak sila door nak di play center back. waaye suma main position is centre back waaye dama dee mën a play si midfield bi tamit.
Around 16, 17, the first times when I played, trained with the first team. Currently, they promoted last year into the Bundesliga, the German top league. And yeah, I came there when I was 10 years old and stayed there for and 3 years of them were with the senior pro team. So that's the first experience I had into pro football with the club I was playing in at that time. Because then you realize the effort senior footballers actually put into it when you start getting paid for the thing you love, when it turns into a job. I think that's the point where it's all changing a little bit. It's still the passion, but on the same side, it's turning into a job, and you're trying to. If you're living from it, you have to put in more than just a hobby.
A lot of challenges. Wow, football moom yombut. Football maybe nit ñi dañoo gis rek li nga nekk di play si pitch bi waaye li nga dee jànkuwanteel si biti moo dee ëppa definitely yeah so then they go through a lot of phases yoo xam ne daf dee difficult a lot of difficult moments waaye soo amee gom-gom bi sa bopp rek da nga dee mun a go through so am nañ ay difficulties nag yu bari so mun naa maybe duñ mun a wax yëpp préparation bi daal maybe loolu tamit daf daan xaw a slow in a way of comme waxtu bi ñoo jot maybe tickets yeeg ak yeneen stuffs daal yeah si yëpp si préparation bi la daal yeah so foog naa loolu nekkoon na loo xam ne maybe lifinu toon daal xam nga waaye ba léegi daal xam nga nañ seet on the positive side rek nañ seet on the positive side yeah because tamit loo gis il faut muy raam danka xam nga bala moo mën a taxaw.
I mean, I think it's coming with it naturally. There's some good times, there's some bad times.